Hi everyone, it's Sonny McDonald here, and we had a few technical issues before, but I've jumped back on this live around how I can help you today. So, how can I help? It's such a great question, and for anyone that follows or watches New Amsterdam, I'm a bit of a fan of New Amsterdam. The lead character is always asking, "How can I help?" I think it's really great. Such a great question because it helps us around being the best version of ourselves and also being good humans and being great leaders around asking, how can I help? So I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on today and see how I can help, because I know it's ending the end of the year, and a lot of us are kind of feeling the weight on our shoulders of 2021. And you know what? Leadership is about how we can help each other learn more, do more, and be more, and how we can serve others to help them be more and do more, right? So I wanted to jump on and inspire you around how we can just end the year just rocking it, how we can really embrace being the best version of ourselves. And that does take leadership. It does take how we can just get out there and rock it and be courageous, and how we can be kind, and how we can make a difference. So I wanted to share some key points, 4 key points that I think make a huge, great difference around how we can really rock it. Now, again, we're having some issues with LinkedIn, so I'm just going to let that go because I'm really keen to StreamYard this as well across the globe on the other platforms. So, how we can just rock it, and how we can, hang on 2 seconds. Let's just save this. So anyway, I'm so sorry we're not on LinkedIn today, but we're on the other platforms, so that's really important. All right. If you think about what is our greatest resource, all right, comment, share. What is our greatest resource at the moment is time. And I think that time is going past so quickly. It's already December. I don't know about you, if we're kind of going, wow, how fast is time going? And this is why it's so important to be out there rocking it. And that's how I want to help you today. I want you to embrace that inner you, right? And celebrate that inner you, and also that you're braver than what you think you are. Okay, we've all got this inner courage in us. I want us to rock it by being kinder to ourselves and to each other. And I really want to help you around the fact that we've only got this one life. And I think that when we think about we've only got this one life, I want you to step back and maybe use the time that you're going to have off at Christmas time and reflect on 2021 and go, okay, what do I want for myself in 2022 and moving forward? How am I going to go out there and rock it? Because how can I be a great human? How can I be a great leader? Remember, leadership is not a role or title. It's an action, it's a behavior, and it's a choice. And if you are in a leadership/management role, if you're out there leading people and leading teams, think about, how can I make 2022 the best for myself and for my people around me, right? How can I go out there and rock it? How can I leave a legacy? If you think about we've only got this one life, it makes you really think about, how do I'm going to leave this legacy when I get to wherever I get to at the end of my life? How can I look back and go, you know what, I led my life with courage, authenticity, and I led it with impact and making a difference. So I want to cover 4 key points. So who wants to rock it? If you are listening or watching today, how do you want to rock it? So let me know how you want to rock it today. All right. Who wants to rock it? Woo! All right. I could hear you all going, I want to rock it. That's awesome. Okay. 4 key points. First key point is we go FUC. These are the 4 key points. FUCH. Did you all laugh? It's easy to remember, right? FUCH. I'm sure a few of you this year, or a number of us this year, wanted to say another word. Hey, it's easy to remember. FUCH. All right. First is focus. I love this word, focus. Focus is so important. Okay, what are you focusing on? Attention goes, energy flows. So this is why it's really important. What are you focusing on, particularly here in your mindset? There's this awesome part of the brain called the RAS, the reticular activating system. And I want to kind of talk to you a bit about that, because the RAS is a really important part of the brain. It determines what we focus on, right? We've got so much data that we're taking in. We can only take in kind of 7 bits of data, and the RAS helps us kind of sort out that data around what we're going to focus on. We determine our RAS. Another analogy for the reticular activating system, right, which is kind of at the base of our brain here, right, is the red car theory. I call it the red car theory. The RAS red car theory. If you think about a red car, sorry, I need a cup of tea. Ooh. If you think about a car or a red car, have any of you bought a car recently or bought a car in your life? Remember when you bought that car? Think about that time when you bought that car. When you went out and bought that car, it was like, wow, how exciting. I've decided to buy the red Toyota or the red Hyundai or the red Nissan or the red Audi. And then you're on the road and you're like, oh my gosh, why are there so many red Toyotas or red Audis, particularly that brand or model? That's your RAS. It focuses on things that are dangerous, interesting, pleasurable, important, dippy, right? Okay, and then you kind of like, that's your RAS. You've decided on buying the red Audi or red Toyota, and you're out on the road driving or walking, and then you see them everywhere. It's the same with all aspects of our lives, right? What you focus on is what you're going to start to see, all right? So it's really important that you set your RAS to focus on the positives, what you're grateful for, your strengths, things that make you rock, things that make you who you are, things that focus on things that are in your internal locus of control, like things that where you can make a difference, things that you love, things that you're passionate about, okay? And then you'll start to see that data. Focus on being the best version of you. Focus on how you can be a great leader, how you can make a difference, how you can create impact. So number one is focus, all right? Okay, really important is focus. Really important when it comes to being a great leader and a great human. Okay, number one is F for focus. U stands for you. Leadership, being a great human, and being a great leader is about self-awareness. Self-awareness is key. Understanding who you are and what you stand for. At the start when I kind of said that, we've only got this one life, and it's really, really important that in terms of this one life that we want to actually make a difference and make an impact, right? Life doesn't give you who you are. So life doesn't give you what you want. Life gives you who you are, right? So be who you are. Be authentically who you are. I know that takes courage, and it's sometimes really scary to be who you are, but really embrace who you are. You have got these talents and strengths, and you've got these passions, and you've got, you've got your vulnerabilities, you've got your weaknesses, you've got your imperfections. They make you who you are. What makes you imperfect does make you perfect. Have the courage to embrace that. Have the courage to embrace what makes you rock, because this is where courage comes from. This is where leading a life of authenticity comes from. Focus on self-awareness, self-leadership. Focus on getting to understand who you are, loving who you are, being kind to who you are. Ask for feedback. Go out there and keep learning and keep embracing this self-awareness and self-discovery and journey. Okay, so focus on you. Focus on being kind to yourself, because the kinder you are to yourself, the kinder you are to others, right? I think that's super important. All right, the next one is courage. Woo, courage is so important, right? The more courageous you are, that's for C, the more you are going to go out there and lead a life of impact and make a difference. Courage isn't the absence of fear. All right, it's the mastery of it. It's embracing the fear and going, you know what, this scares me. It scares me to put my hand up. It scares me to take risks. It scares me to kind of go for it in case I fail. Embrace the failing, embrace the stuff ups, but keep having that courage to move forward. Remember, we've only got this one life. Go out there and live a life of courage and embrace the fear, because it is scary, but it's worth it when it's scary. All right. And then the last one, I think that it's really important that we understand courage is absolutely the most important of all virtues, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtues consistently. You can practice any virtue erratically, but nothing consistently without courage. I love that. So I want you to embrace that inner courage and go, you know what, I've got this. If I've been able to overcome 2021, I've got it in 2022, all right? So I think that's so important. Finally, I've talked about focus. I've spoken about you. All right, next is courage. There's lots of other words I think that are really important when it comes to being a great human and also being a great leader that start with C, like, for instance, care, curiosity, compassion, communication, being able to lead change. Like, there's so many great words out there. I'd love to know what other words you think of when you think about FUC. And the last one is habits. Your character is built through your habits. Okay, such important to have really great habits. And you know what? This part of the brain, the limbic system, is subconscious. It drives our habits. This is why I want you to have a mindset and an attitude and have really powerful, positive habits, because the more you see yourself as a leader, the more you have really positive, great habits. There's some great books around habits. I've just finished reading one called Atomic Habits. It's better to set powerful, small habits to be the best version of you or create the best life and courageous life sometimes than it is goals. He talks about that, but habit setting, like those habits each and every day, and reflecting is a great habit. I have some great habits I do every morning around visualization, affirmations. I read around, reading for me is habits. Taking care of myself, doing things like taking probiotics and connecting with people and having those daily habits where I can be the best version of myself is really, really important. So there's just some really quick tips around how to be the best you can be. Very, very quick. I just wanted to share them. Remember, you can be strong as a leader and be kind. You be courageous as a leader, be fearful, and you can be a leader without the title, right? Remember that, but first comes courage. So if you'd love to know any more about what we do, reach out to us, give us a call, connect with us at Leadership HQ McDonald Inc. And also nominate in our leadership awards. Join our Courage Conference. We would love to help you shine. We'd love you to help you be more courageous in 2021 and 2022. And remember to talk to yourself like someone that you love, right? That will help you totally just rock it. If there's one thing I can give you to help you is to remember that self-talk and that self-kindness will be so, so powerful for you and help you be truly courageous and just go out there and rock it. So thank you so much for listening to me today. Sorry we weren't able to jump on LinkedIn. I don't know why, but if there's anything we can do to help, I want to help you. Just reach out to the team and myself at Leadership HQ or McDonald Inc. Grab my books. I've got 3 great books I've just launched. First Comes Courage and My Leadership Attitude and Just Rock It. And awesome books. You can get them on Amazon Booktopia or through my website. So thanks for listening to me today. And remember to go out there and just rock it. And that's how I wanted to help you today. Thank you.